Hey guys, it's Gabriella Simone and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Wait, pick it up, groove. Baby girl, watch how you move. I got them vests on my shoes. I pop up, put it out loose. Wait, speed it up. Look at the diamonds, they eat it up. Got me two bitches, I'll eat it up.
So in today's look, I will be creating this pink cut crease with pink eyeliner look. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so you guys already know the deal. We're starting off with our eyebrows already done. And before you start your makeup, just go ahead and put on a little like a makeup headband and whatnot to put your hair back so you don't get any makeup on it. Alright, so for this look, you're going to need about 3 brushes. What you're going to need is a fluffy brush like so, just kind of dense like that. And then you're going to need a smaller fluffy brush, it looks like that. Just a smaller version of the one I just showed you. And then the last one, you're going to need a little eyeliner brush. It's super small, looks like this. And all of these brushes are from Morphe. Alright, so to start off this look, we're going to go in with our Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer. It looks like this. And we're just going to go ahead and prime our eyes to make our color really pop. And I don't set my eyeshadow primers. I just go ahead and let it dry a little bit, and then I'll go in with the eyeshadows on top. Alright, so now that we have our eyeshadow primer on and set, ready to go, we're going to go ahead and go in with our James Charles palette. So the color that I'm going to be using for today is this color right here. It's the pink color at the very bottom right corner. The first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and dip into that pink color and just tap off a lot of that excess. And what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and fill it in on your crease and just make sure you really get that on there. And it doesn't have to be neat or anything like that because we're going to go ahead and cut it later. And don't forget that since this is a matte eyeshadow palette, you're going to have to pack on first and then go ahead and blend out. And since this is a cut crease eyeshadow, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and go in with that pink color. And at the kind of outside of your eye, you're going to go ahead and kind of wing it out. And kind of like do a kind of like a swoosh, sort of. For this look, you're not going to need a transition color, but you can add a lighter pink on top if you want to. But what I do when I don't use transition colors to make it look seamless, you really can just go in with whatever's left on your brush. Don't put any of my product on it and just kind of but blend out the top and just kind of fluff it out and make it kind of look like it's airbrushed. And then just continue packing that color on into your crease, and then we're going to go ahead and cut it in just a second. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and cut the crease. So what I use to cut my crease is the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 9. This is the same concealer that I use to do my eyebrows and my face makeup. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and go in with that concealer with a flat brush like this. This is the one that I use to clean up my eyebrows. So you're just going to go ahead and take a little bit of that product. And since I have hooded eyes, I just go ahead and go in with the line that you guys can see like on this eye. I just go ahead and cut right across that line. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to that eye. As you guys can see, I do start pretty low when I'm cutting my crease because I don't want to mess up. So you can always bring it up higher, but don't start too high because after that, you probably won't be able to fix it. Alright, so now that we cut our crease, we're not going to set the concealer because we want that look on it. So what I do is I just go ahead and get a little bit more of that concealer and I kind of just overlay what I already cut and just put a little bit more on because we're going to be putting eyeshadow on top of it. Alright, I did forget to tell you guys are gonna need another eyeshadow brush. It's just another flat brush, but this one's made for your eyeshadow, not this one that we use to cut our eyebrows, but this one because it has more of like a dense feel to it. So the next thing that we're gonna do now that we have our cut crease cut out, what we're gonna go ahead and do is go in with the lighter pink from the eyeshadow palette and put it on top of the concealer. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with this very, very light pink. It looks like that. But we're gonna go ahead and dip into that color and put it right on top of the concealer. This color comes off really, really light, so you're gonna have to really pack it on there. Make sure you really get this color packed on and read it really, really close to that line that you cut your crease. And again, don't worry about being too messy because we can always fix it with eyeshadow. And what you're gonna wanna do when you're packing this color on, you're gonna really wanna pack it onto your outer corner as well. We really wanna get it on there because that's where we're gonna be putting our pink eyeliner. Alright, so now that our cut crease has been packed on with that lighter pink shade, the next thing that we're gonna do is go ahead and fix all of that weirdness and craziness going on, and you're just gonna go ahead and go in with that smaller fluffy brush that we had, and you're just gonna go ahead and go in with that darker pink color that we used first, and just go ahead and blend it on your crease so we can get rid of that harsh line. Alright y'all, so now it's time to go ahead and do our pink eyeliner. So what we're gonna go ahead and use is that little eyeliner brush that I talked about in the beginning of the video. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back in with the dark pink color that we used as kind of our transition color, but we're gonna go back in with that pink color right there. So what we're gonna do is just gonna go ahead and dip into that pink color and tap off the excess. What I do actually is I start from the outside of my eye and I go out instead of starting out and going in. So as you're going out, as you're getting towards the very end, since you want it to be very sharp, you're just kind of gonna like flick it a little bit. So you're kind of just gonna go like, kind of like that to give it that sharpness. So now we're gonna go ahead and draw the top line. You're just gonna go ahead and go like so. And just draw that triangle shape. So once you get the desired look that you want on your eyeliner, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and draw that line on your waterline, just like you're doing regular eyeliner. Alright, so that's really all you have to do for the eyeliner, and that's really all for the look, honestly. The only thing that you have to do is blend out your crease a little bit more if you want to, and to do that you can use the same eyeliner brush and just go in with that pink color and just kind of like blend over that line just to give it more of that desired look that you want. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera and I will be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and finished doing the other eye, so now what we're gonna do is our face makeup. You guys already know the deal. First thing that we're gonna do is go ahead and go in with our Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. And I actually already primed my face, but I wanted to show you guys anyways. This is what I use. The next thing I do is foundation, and I use the Juvia's Place Stick Foundation in the shade Cameroon. And also to kind of counteract with this color, I use my concealer, and I just go ahead and put it wherever the foundation wasn't. And to blend that out, I go in with a wet beauty blender. Alright, so after we go ahead and blend out our base makeup, next thing that we're going to do is go ahead and set our base. And I use the Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the color Terra. It looks like that. After we're done baking our face, the next thing we're going to do is go ahead with our contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills and just warm up our face a little bit. Alright, so now that we're done bringing that color back into our face, the last thing that we're going to do is blend out our natural lashes with some mascara and put on our bottom mascara and a little bit of lip gloss, and then we'll be done for the look. Alright guys, so I went ahead and finished that look, and I put on some eyelashes, blended out my mascara, and put on some lip gloss. And that is all for today's look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see next, and I will definitely get that out for you guys. And don't forget to follow all of my social medias. I will put them on the screen for you guys. But let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see next, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.